What's up, guys? It's Snip, and if you did not already see it in the title, just in case you blindly ignored the title and just clicked on the video just because, here I am, you'll notice, over at the Dark Looters, and I am here because in case you have been in a cave and did not, or were not aware of what happened this weekend, the CWL final just took place this weekend. Dark Looters, of course, faced off against OneHive in the CWL final, and here you have it. In case you didn't already see it, I'm sure most of you have, as there was quite a bit of coverage. It was streamed by everyone and their mothers, including Supercell at headquarters. There you have it, Dark Looters versus OneHive. Dark Looters coming away with the win here, 113 to 112, 94.8 to 93 on the percent. And if you guys didn't catch the stream, quite an epic war here went down. Came right down to the wire. A lot of stress, more than usual. If you guys saw the stream, these guys, Itsu and the rest, were all in Supercell headquarters, live streaming, doing their attacks in front of quite a large audience. So the nerves, I'm sure, were extra high. Lots on the line here, but Dark Looters still got it done and wrapped up the perfect season. So they finished off the season undefeated. So huge shout out and props to the Dark Looters, of course, our extended family. You guys have seen all the Dark Whales stuff. Big fan of Dark Looters. Really cool guys over there. So big shout out to them on their awesome season and their win, and becoming the CWL, the first CWL champions. Big props and shout out to them. And shout out to Itsu and all the guys for letting me come over and recap this. As you guys know from all our Dark Whales stuff and events, we are quite friendly with them. So just nothing but props and shout out to them on the win and letting me come over here to do part of a recap. I will, of course, link below to Itsu, the Dark Looters. I was going to say the Dark Whales. The Dark Looters YouTube. He will have the full recap. I am going to just be showing some of the attacks. He will have the rest. So definitely go over there, show his channel some love, and check out their recap and all their stuff. They, of course, are a Beast Clan, so he always has good content on his channel. So link will be below for that. But let's jump right into the attacks here. You can see 113 to 112, so quite an epic war. And the first attack we're going to take a look at is King Tim taking on UT Fan 2011 and grabbing. So Dark Looters grabbed some huge percentages on the 10v11 game and got it done quite quickly. And then, of course, they had some really nice base building, which I'm sure aided them in the win, as from what I gathered, OneHive took quite a few. I didn't get to catch quite as much as I would have liked to see from this war. It was being streamed pretty much all weekend by various people. King of the North was streaming, Power Bang, I think maybe he wasn't, since he was part of the final that Supercell streamed. But King of the North, Koopa Troopa, Shubaloo, everyone and their mothers was streaming this one. So there was coverage nonstop for any of you that didn't see. King of the North as well did a full stream recap. So lots of stuff to check out, but fortunately, because of our nice relationship with the Dark Looters and Itsu and the gang, I get to bring you guys this coverage. So King Tim coming in here, but like I was saying, they had quite some nice percentage hits here on the OneHive Town Hall 11s. And so even if they would have tied in this one, if you didn't catch the live stream, the war came down to the last two hits were Itsu and I believe someone else dipping, I'm pretty sure. And both of them were successful, and so came away with the win by one. But even after Itsu had gotten his hit, and the war was secured because of these nice percentages that the Town Hall 10s got. So good stuff top to bottom. Nice performance there from the Dark Looters. And this one, he gets a percentage somewhere. Oh, look at that. Archer doing some work, gets one more percentage point there before the Skellies come down there and meet her with an untimely death. But there you have it, 67%. Good stuff there to King Tim. And that will take us down to number 15. Let's see, we got, and it is a bit confusing, all the Kanak names. This is not you guys know him from the channel Kanak Attack. He is Julius. This is Kanaker Brode. I'm going to be slaughtering tons of names, I'm sure, in this recap. All these German names, but Kanaker Brode, I believe, is coming in here with the first 10v10 triple that we'll look at. And he is doing it with, of course, the Suicide Hero, Loonian, well, eight minions, La Loon, what you have it. But wall breaks in Queen, King funnels her. She is going to take care of 2 air defenses and the Inferno Tower as well. So quite a nice suicide Queen, and not sure if she'll get... Does she get enemy Queen as well? If she locks on, you never know what she's going to do. Nope. So she locks on to enemy BK. Probably was... that would have been a bonus. Obviously, you could see he has the 2 Skelly spells, so obviously was planning for Queen to live. There goes, of course, the Archer to take away the Hound Loon from the core of the base. Although, you guys see so often, once you drop those Skelly spells in there, which there they go, the Hound, of course, will come in towards those Skellies, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it is necessary, of course, to take out Her Highness. And so there you have the Skellies are working on Queen as his Laloon is working its way through the base. Of course, really nice that he did quite a nice suicide hero mission as his Queen got a 2 air defenses and an Inferno. So the 1 freeze spell, or did he have it? Yeah, he had a freeze spell for that Inferno. There's the heal spell, of course, as this side of the base, the super anti-Lalo, of course, as we see so often. All the air defenses stacked on the other side of the base. So it has that heal spell for his loons as they're moving through Wizzy Towers, Teslas, Red Bombs, all that good stuff. And then there is the second heal spell moving out of the Rage. And you can see from this one that this base is properly wrecked. Plenty of loons up. Last haste spell goes down, and they're coming out of a heal spell. So all fully healed up. Did get the Hound pop down there, but plenty of pups around. And he had 8 minions, so no shortage on cleanup. And wraps up the nice 10v10 there for Knacker Brood. Hope I'm getting that somewhat right. And then down to number 18. Oh yeah, DM. So DM actually, I believe, these names. I believe DM was in, or no, he either came over to do our guest war against PWC. I don't think he was in the Dark Whales 10v10, but I do. Damaka the Hands, DM. He, I believe, came over to do the PWC war. So he's coming in here with a nice 10v10 as well. And he's got a nice Suicide Queen Valalo queued up here. So with 2 giants, sends in Queen here. She grabs 1 air defense. Now is on to her 2nd air defense. And of course, going to pop that ability in a moment. She grabs that Arch Tower. And of course, also takes care of quite a nice funneling job there for the King and Valks, which are now going to head in and be unimpeded by this Lalo CC here. So they're going to get right into that Inferno Tower and grab an air defense on their way in. Tesla, so lots of stuff that they're taking down. BK is onto the Inferno Tower, rages him up, he grabs the Inferno, and then he is going to run over and try to get the Queen, which aggroed him, but of course, with the wall there, not using any additional spells, already used the 1 jump spell, so that is all he's going to dedicate to Kill Squad. And now the Laloon is pushing in, got that first pack of loons, which is going to get right in there into those double expos, as his the rest of the pack with the Hound in front to that last remaining air defense, and then they push their way into the Inferno. Got a heal spell already waiting, so as soon as they do get out of the Inferno Tower, they are able to get healed up to push into, just like we talked about last raid, the second part of the base, which is meant to be super anti-Lalo with no air defenses there. And he did, in the meantime, in case you missed it, got the enemy Queen there with some some skeletons, as we see so often. And then he has a last heal and haste for the loons as they get into the last couple Wizzy Towers, Teslas, and Archer Tower. And once again, quite a convincing 3-star there. Tons of loons up. Got the cleanup all around. Hounds, not hounds. It's been a long weekend and a long day, so excuse the snip slips in this one, but wanted to get this one out tonight. Quite a few minions and pups there on the cleanup. So good stuff to Damakada Hands, and let's move down to now the Town Hall 9 action. And the first one I'm going to take a look at is XLIV. Taking on their number 23 and doing it with, I mean, he must be watching Snip attacks, right? He's got the CB Goho with 4 heal spells and a Skelly spell. I'd like to take some credit here on this one. But coming in here with the CB Goho, and I want to say this is fresh because of that baby drag. That baby drag just absolutely got roasted there. So I want to say if he knew the Tesla farm was there, this attack would have gone a little bit differently. So I think this was a fresh hit. I could have checked if I was more efficient. But like I said, it's been quite a long weekend here for me, and wanted to get this recap get this recap out. So I quickly watched all these attacks. Didn't look too much into the war log as in terms of the order of things. But anyway, his queen took out enemy queen, and there goes his BK taking out the Tesla farm. So did have a little bit of a wall breaker fail, but fortunately his queen did take out the enemy queen, so didn't need to get into that compartment. And then here he goes with the hogs in, and like I always talk about with hogging, this that whole section there with the CC and those storages makes for really nice hog pathing, because nothing in the core are going to draw those hogs. So as you can see, they're making their way, reinforcing the hogs, like I talked about in the hog video, as they go, sent in the main pack. And then now they are just going to work their way through the rest of the base, and he is just going to drop heal spells for them as they go. Still has 2 of the bag and that Skelly spell, which I believe he drops. There goes a poison and the Skelly spell on BK. And not quite sure. I mean, I think this one was fresh, but I think he wanted to get in maybe to that compartment because of the CC. I'm not quite sure. A little bit risky to do hogs fresh on a base that doesn't have the CC lurable with the queen. So not quite sure. Not quite sure what happened there with that. But anyways, his hogs end up on a bomb, but it is next to an air defense, so nothing going to hurt them at this point. And just that hound is just going to follow them around for the rest of the raid as they clean up. There you see the skellies that he used for the BK, and wraps up a really nice CB Goho there. So good stuff to XLiv. And that will take us down to the next one, number 24, which is Vink. It's not Vince, is it Vink? Really not sure there, but VINC 231998. So 231998. I'm not sure. It's a lot of numbers there. I'm not going to pretend to know what the meaning is there, but well, it's got to be Vince. Vince coming in here on Lars and coming in with a Suicide Hero Laloon. So kind of what we see so much at Town Hall 10. At Town Hall 9, you see it as well a lot. And he is coming in here. The Suicide Hero's just going to take care of the CC, of course, which he lured. And then just 1 air defense. And he's not going to worry about Queen. As you can see, he has a nice max skeleton spell in the CC. And since the Queen is tanked by the air defense is right next to Queen, she is perfectly tanked, and she takes out the first hound, and then the skellies and the pups with that rage spell take care of her, no problem. And there goes the heal spell, of course, since this base has the air defenses on the outskirts, so not getting any tanking for those loons in the core, but he's got them hasted and healed through the Wizzy Towers, and they are under quite a bit of fire, so that pack does die out. But there goes the hound into the last air defense. Both hounds sitting over that air defense, not going to pop, as the loons are all closing in nicely. Or sorry, 1 pops. Got some air skellies in there as well, but got the pups in there to take care of the air skellies. And he wraps this one up with a hound up. And I believe his heroes, no, his heroes did die, but really nice hit there. Had a goblin in the bag and a minion, so some proper swag there. And that will take us down to number 25, which is, let's see, more slaughtering names. Strix Tenebrae? Tenebrae? Whatever his name is, Strix. Coming in here with a really nice a logo bowl, but quad golem version. So instead of 16 loons and 3 golems, he has got 4 golems and 12 loons, and I think just a little bit less funneling. But I got a pack of Wizzies with a golem on both sides of the base, and then 2 golems going in the middle instead of 1 golem. And as you can see here, 1 air defense already down. Queen is going to grab the Queen and Bowler is going to grab that 2nd air defense shortly, and then they're going to push into the core here to that Island Expo. Already got the poison down on the CC. That's going to go down shortly with the help of the heroes. And as everything pushes in to a heal spell in the 2nd jump, Queen grabs the last air defense. The sweepers are down as well. Bowlers are pushing through. King is doing... spoke too soon. King's dead. So King isn't doing too fine, but the bowlers are going to get right in there and take care of enemy Queen. And then there go the loons coming in with a haste spell. they take care of the Wizzy Towers and Archer Tower no problem, as the Golems are in there tanking, and the Golem is tanking for everything. The Loons did hit some red bombs, I believe. Archer Queen takes care of the Skellies, and then the Loons are going to take care of that cannon, and then fly across the base, where he has 2 back-end Loons come in to tank that one Tesla Tower, take it out, and the Wizzy going to take care of those last pesky skeletons, even though they kill all the Loons, and so they do deny the Loon Parade, but they don't deny the 3-star for Strix. So really nice quad Golem hit there for Strix, and that will take us down to the last attack of this recap, which is, and for once I'm not burning SGP's base in a recap. I almost feel like I should have just clicked on it and burned it just in the spur of the moment. But no, shout out to SGP. I'm sure he had a nice war. And this one is quite a crazy attack. So I haven't seen some Velar action in quite a while, but here you have it. This is an interesting attack to say the least. Coming in here with the Valk healer and Queen and a separate BK. So I really like this attack. Kind of did it like HGHB style, starting up top where the Queen is, letting the Queen just pull the Valks in and break through the walls themselves. Got the healers on them, and sends in a pack of Loons on either side. That side first, and any moment the other side. So this was like a Velar with a Velar holo. It's a really interesting attack. There goes the rage spell and a heal spell to help the Valks out, because the healers, of course, only do so much, and they're kind of stuck on Queen and whatnot. Queen was caught up on the Hound, but now she has worked through the pups, and she will get on to that CC and Expo. Healers don't know what's going on. They're bouncing around to this and that. But Queen, she's going to grab the Expo now. The Valks did work their way into the core, so lots of walls are broken open. Queen has access pretty much to the rest of the base. There is a rage spell down there. I missed what that was for, because there's a lot of stuff going on in this attack. But you could see all these 4 air defenses down here on the opposite side of the base. So taking good advantage of that by using the healers up top, since nothing was going to take out those healers. And the Valks are gone at this point, but he's got the Hogs, and he has got CC Hogs. So awesome bonus points for that, for using the CC Hogs here. And any moment, I believe, did he already, as soon as he passes 50%, I think you'll see the Tesla farm pop up, if I remember correctly. There it is, guarding the BK, there's a Tesla farm. Queen is going down here, uses her ability, and then sends in BK with some Wizzies to that Tesla farm. So pretty much just a suicide BK to take care of the enemy BK, and some Teslas as he sends in, there they go, from 3 o'clock, the Hogs. And Queen actually lived somehow. Again, not sure, there's so much going on in this raid. But the Barbarians tanking a little bit for with the Wizzies to get some damage on those Teslas. Sends in a couple more Hogs to help out his CC Hogs, and they are all in that heal spell, and so they will make their way to the last portion of the space, the last couple defenses, to be met with reinforced 4 fresh Hogs, and they take care of the cannon. Those fresh Hogs take care of the Archer Tower, and then they will move on to the Mortar and the Wizzy Tower. Fortunately for them, not a spring trap right there, so they do get the Wizzy Tower down. And Queen somehow, she Rambo'd this mission. I'm not quite sure how she lived. Takes a small bomb at the end, and she wraps up the raid with the Hogs. And quite a unique Velar holo. And just an interesting attack there by Jonas to wrap up this recap. And yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Once again, shout out to both clans, OneHive and Dark Looters, on making it to the final. And a big shout out to Dark Looters on winning the first CWL Championship, and doing it extra stylish with the undefeated season. And again, thanks, shout out to Itsu and all of the guys for allowing me to come over here and recap this, and just being a cool clan in general. And congrats on their season. And once again, I will have linked below the Dark Looters channel, so definitely go check them out, subscribe, show some love. He will have a recap out as well with some of the other 10v10s. I did not feature all that good stuff, so definitely go and check out the Dark Looters channel, show them some love. And that is going to do it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave your comments. Let me know what you guys thought of the final, if you caught the stream, all that good stuff. And that is going to do it for me. In the meantime, you guys have a good one. Until next time, Snip out.